Hello, this is Distracted Lord, and welcome back to Forza Horizon 4, and we are going to be doing some more random racing. And we are going from this D class, which is my Beetle, to B class for Astmoor Heritage Circuit, Woodlands Sprint, and Lakehurst Forest Sprint. Now, all three of those are tarmac, and all three of those are quite fast, so I'm probably going to make this thing into a bit of a speedy thing. It might not turn very well. I will just warn you now. Here we are at the Astmoor Heritage Circuit with my rather strange Beetle, because the upgrades for this car are a bit weird, because if you want to change the tyres or the driveline, that will take you straight up into B or A class, and that's a bit strange. Don't know any other cars that do that. So I've actually got the standard engine with a turbo and with a whole load of upgrades and on vintage race tyres, because otherwise I end up in A class without having done any other upgrading. And it's all, the upgrades are a bit weird. Like, putting the rear wing on takes 44 PI, which doesn't make much sense to me. And like, it's all a bit weird. But we have this, it's rear wheel drive, although it is surprisingly sticky at the back. It doesn't want to slide much, which is a good thing, I would say. And now I'm just going to randomly complete daily challenges by doing nothing other than just driving. We do have slight understeer apparently. Also, we make wonderful turbo sounds. I love that turbo sound. So we still have the engine that comes with the car is a 4-cylinder boxer engine. I have stuck with that engine, but I have turbocharged it, because the rest of the engines just put me straight into A class. If I also want to have tyres, because the standard tyres, I tried having a version of the car with over 200 horsepower and standard tyres, and you could stick it in 6th and then have no revs, not moving, and then put your foot down and suddenly you were wheel spinning. It would not drive in a straight line, so I had to go and make some changes and turn it into this. And this car apparently isn't as fast as I hoped it would be. But we have washing machines for wheels, because there's like, it seems to have, I've changed the rims, so it now looks like it has washing machines. And I've done the exact same thing I did last time. I need corner speed on the exit. I was hoping this thing would be fast in a straight line. It doesn't seem to be. Although we have got a pass. We're now in 6th. That means this will get me no points. Although we are now going to come along and hopefully get a pass around the outside here. That's good. Let's get all the draft of these cars ahead. It up there. And I was slow around there because I forgot how fast the corner was. No, I'm not going to let you come past easily. Fine, I'll just take draft off you. Help, I'm being outdragged by a Subaru. This was supposed to be a fast car. Not do the sliding. We need to get another pass around the outside. Well, not around the outside, around the last corner. Come on, go faster, you useless thing. No, we're going to come 4th because we didn't go straight in line fast. 4th is not really good enough. I wanted better than 4th. 4th gets me like 2 points. Maybe my point system isn't entirely broken after all. And this is the Woodlands Sprint. So, it's Fortune Island. Not entirely sure we're gonna like the puddles. Hopefully there won't be too many puddles. Puddles will not be a good thing for this car. Right, we have some nice hairpins-ish. Whoa, they're not really hairpins. They're just corners. Yeah, you just slam them to the side of me. I'm just driving my Beetle. There's a Supra, there's a 911, there's some Nissan thing, there's a Buick leading. I love random car selections this game chooses. It's like, sure, you can have a Supra and a Buick. I have told it to choose random cars though. It's not like I've told the game to give me similar vehicles. It's gone, sure, a Supra's similar, right? I do set it to random, just so we can have a strange mix of vehicles. We seem to be doing a lot better here. I say that and then I smash the back of the Supra. Bong. Let's not go onto the dirt. That wouldn't be great. Well, dirt, it's more just mud. Now we have a hairpin. Yeah, sure, you just throw it at the inside. It's not like I was braking for a reason, because I don't turn very well. Yeah, that's just great driving, thanks. I have to slow down a lot for a corner because I don't turn very well. So users are going to throw your car at me. Great job, AIs. I guess we're going to have to be braver through the corners, otherwise we get corner bombed by the AIs. Slight revenge tap. I will get my revenge. By corner bombing him. Wait, no, I can't do that. I did think this car would be faster in a straight line. Help, we're about to be overtaken. Oh, no, the Super drop back a bit. Yes, I have top end speed, apparently. Go around the outside of the Buick. Come on, don't go on the mud. Mud is bad. Mud and frame rate drops at the same time is not great. I'm just going to have to fend off from these guys then. Apparently the 911 is better at top end speed than I am. No, I'm about to start buzzing the limiter. Defensive driving initiated. Make him weave wildly. I have understeer. No, quick, save it. Get in the way of everyone else. Save the positions. No, they all left me. I don't even know where I came. No, 11th. No, this is useless. This is absolutely useless. I get like -1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points. This car's on -3. We are really not having a good time. It was going so well, we were in second, and then the final corner came along, and I was busy having to fend everyone off, and I went too fast, and I hit a wall, and then I spun, and then I tried to save it, and it didn't really work. Let's just hope we can regain some of the points at the Lakehurst Forest Sprint. Now it is time for the final race, so hopefully we don't do too badly. It's raining, this probably won't help. There are various cars that will probably like the rain more than I will. The Supra is probably not one of them. Subaru probably is. Bronco might. Ow, I have been Mercedes slammed. Merc probably won't either. Although I have just got past the Subaru, so I don't know how correct my assumption was. Alright, let's not go sideways. Although, with this weather, that might not be entirely up to me. Hairpin, right. I mean, I stopped the slide. I probably could have stopped it a bit earlier. But that's not entirely my control. And then there's water. Water slows me down a lot more than it will slow down that Bronco. The Bronco whose diffs don't load in until you're close to him. I don't know what gender the Bronco is. When you're far away from the Bronco, its diffs just didn't load in, which made it look very strange, like its wheels weren't attached to the car. Now I would like to get past you, please. Let's do some actually quite nice passing. Sideways. That was nice passing, and it was a bad driving. You see his diff just went out of render. I love that diff just like, no, you're too far away, I can't be bothered. Right, we're in 7th, that gets me minus 1.6, that's 0 points. Yay, we might be able to get some points. Unless I have another accident, which is certainly possible with this thing. Can we go around the outside of a Subaru? Yes, I went around the outside of a Subaru and now I'm going to lose it because it's on the dirt. Yes, I made it around the outside of 2 cars! Nearly. Oh, corner. I was not paying attention to where the road goes. I was too busy being excited about the fact I'd gone round a Subaru and a Supra. Now I can just hopefully get back past the Subaru. Grab some draft. This thing was not supposed to be grippy. It actually handles better than I was expecting. I was expecting it to be a bit of a handful. I'm not saying it isn't a handful, but I was expecting it to be to understeer. Sort of, yeah, just expecting it to not drive as well as it does. Although apparently it doesn't drive well enough. It's a very middle ground car. Wasn't it supposed to be? It just has ended up as a very middle ground car. So it doesn't overtake people on corners, doesn't overtake people on straights. I have just entirely dived those people. That was not entirely intentional, but it's not fast enough to overtake people going down a straight. It's not fast enough to overtake people going around corners. It just sort of ends up sitting behind everyone, and not really. Well, it ends up with everyone sitting behind it more. It just can't. People. It can defend. It just can't attack. The cars in front of us have completely disappeared off into the distance. I don't see any way of me getting 3rd. We're going to get into the 4th at best. So let's just hold on to this and try and avoid losing this place. Also, I may have shortened the gears a little too much. The gears were very long, and it just didn't use a lot of 6th gear. So I made them a bit shorter, apparently too much, and now we just buzz it about 133. Oh no, hang on, where did he come from? I wasn't paying attention to the map, and then a Supra came along, and I didn't defend in time, so now we get 1 point for that. You know what I was saying last episode about my point system not working and about everything getting loads of points? I'm not entirely sure that was true, because the car I drove last episode, whatever it was, I can't remember, and some of the other cars have got 15 points being max points, and some cars have got over 10, sort of around that area. This car has done a fantastic job at getting negative. I mean, I wasn't entirely sure how good this thing was. Now I know, utterly terrible. Also, let's just hang on. Let's just get some quick drone mode so I can show you these sick. Where are we? I can't control the drone. Help! It's not working. I'm just going to use photo mode instead. So, if you look at my wheel rims, you see they're like super deep wheel rims. That's why I'm calling them washing machines. And they're blurry. That's so helpful. Please stop. Yes, let's exit photo mode. So, this car has done significantly worse than any other car I have built. It was supposed to be sort of more of a power car sort of thing. It ended up being a very medium car, to the point where it didn't work at all, because it was too medium. So, basically, if you're going to build a car that overtakes people on the straights, actually overtake people on the straights. If you're going to build a car that overtakes people on the corners, actually overtake people on the corners. I tried to do the straights, it didn't work. We just didn't overtake people. I overtook like 5 cars in the entire time. Sounds so nice. I love those turbo sounds. I mean, this car sounds nice, it just doesn't win races. Okay, thank you for watching. Don't get distracted. Go subscribe now. And until next time, goodbye.